Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the new UR Shinsos. We're going to look at the translations for him, as well as the details of the new event that is corresponding with his release here. We're going to be also discussing whether or not UR Shinso is worth it or not. I asked for some feedback on if I should, make a separate video on the event details, but a lot of you guys, or in my stream at the very least, twitch.tv/JPhanta, decided that we should probably combine these two videos together. So let me know in the comment section down below if you think this is a good format that we should do from now on. But with that said, let's jump into the banner for UR Shinso, see what's in the banner's content here. It is the only banner out right now. It is a one character UR featured, so UR Shinso will be a 0.7% pull rate. Everything's the same, 2% UR rate as well. We've got the new UR Shinso. We've got the new SR Aizawa. They're both green. We've got a new... I keep saying new. We got a UR memory as well. And this SR memory, which is also very new. I don't know what another word for new is. But yeah, so 4 brand new things to pull in this banner. So we're going to go through the translations for each of these cards really quickly. First off, the UR memory. If equipped to a male unit, 30% HP bonus. If the team has a 1A student unit, doesn't have to be themselves, Fuse plus Ultra Gauge by 50%. This could be really good for a support unit, somebody that you need to stay alive. You don't really want to equip this to someone that is mainly a DPS. I find these plus Ultra Gauge increase cards really useful for VE Tower, because a lot of the times I get high scores by getting those debuffs through the plus Ultra attacks. The SR memory, if equipped to a green unit, 30% attack bonus, gain bleed resistance. This is their max percentage, by the way. So if you get this at a 4-star rating, this is actually comparable to a UR memory, which is really, really good. And then the main show, the green Shinso here, inflicts 700% damage to one enemy. High chance to confuse the enemy for 2 turns. Really, really strong. I did record a video on Jiro, who can also confuse, and she's really, really good. Unfortunately, with how my upload schedule is, that is going to be uploaded later. But if you ever see that video, it's really, really strong. It really goes to show how strong confuse is. So really good plus ultra. The first action skill inflicts 350% damage to one enemy. Low chance to constrain the enemy, which is nice. There's not many UR units that can constrain. I think this is the only UR unit that can constrain the enemy. So that's really good. It's just like another stalling mechanic. And then when used in a chain and it succeeds, reduces the enemy skill damage by 20% for 3 turns, which is awesome. I've showcased the All for One, and this is one of the most important skills from All for One. So having it on a, hero is awesome. Action skill number 2 is Brainwash. And this is not really an attack move. This is just cleanse 1 buff on an enemy. This could be, attack boost, skill boost, so you can take less damage. And reduces enemies' defense by 30% for 3 turns. I love the reducing enemies' defense in this game. And for 3 turns, it's awesome. Also, you can reduce the enemy speed by 30% for 3 turns. This being a double debuff is really good for VE Tower. When there's a VE Tower that mainly has AGL enemies again, then that's going to be really, really strong to use. When HP is 50% or less, this is the second auto skill. Deal reverse damage for 3 turns. That's okay. And then Fuse plus Ultra Gauge by 50%, which is awesome, as that's another chance to confuse the enemy. And then the last auto skill at the start of each wave, give self high field for 3 turns. So him getting high field at the start of the battle is really, really good. You should be able to easily get your plus Ultra in the first turn. Like your plus ultra meter filled up, and then second turn you can use your plus ultra, and then reduces enemies crit rate by 30% for 3 turns. So it's another debuff. He's pretty much the debuffer for green, pretty much. I haven't seen that many URs debuffed as much as this guy, I believe. Now, we also have the green Aizawa, which is actually also an awesome unit. It just depends on how much you have to upgrade him, because he can be pretty expensive. But if you do, if you're a whale and you can afford it, he can actually be really awesome. So, plus Ultra, cleanse 2 buffs on the enemy, inflicts 450% damage to one enemy, medium chance to skill seal for 2 turns. So that's really good. If you don't have the yellow Aizawa, this is a good substitute for sealing the enemy. Cleanse 2 buffs on the enemy with his first action skill, reduces enemy speed and crit rate by 20%. So another debuff. Inflicts 250% damage to one enemy, high chance of constraining the enemy for 1 turn. That is the second action skill. It is on a higher cooldown of 5 turns. His first action skill is nice on a 3-turn cooldown, so you can debuff really fast. And then his 2 auto skills at the start of the battle, if there is a UA student on the team, Fuse plus Ultra Gauge by 40%, so a real quick chance of sealing the enemy. And then also, and I think this is the best part about him, all green allies 20% attack boost. If you don't have green Ochako and you want to build a green team, this is a great substitute because not only do you have green Todoroki to activate the first auto skill, but you know, green Todoroki can do a lot more damage as well as green Hawks and stuff like that. So really, really nice. However, if you have green Ochako, I don't think having Aizawa is worth it. It's just too much support at that point. And then one last thing before we talk about if Shinso is worth it, I do want to discuss about the new event. Really quick discussion. It is like the number 1 and 2 hero event, the Endeavor and Hawks event, where you farm a specific stage, whatever stage you want, and you will farm these, you know, currencies, and the currency is used in the in-game limited time currency store. I will do the last stage right here, the boss, the hardest stage. It's only 76,000 HP. If you have green units, if you have Aizawa, if you have Shinso, you're going to get that bonus in drop rate. So if you want to use less stamina, these can be really, really stamina heavy. Right now, there is a double material drop on the main quest. I recommend you use your stamina on that first before doing this event. This event is short, however. It is about 9 days long. It's not that long to get all the stuff that you need to get in the currency store. But, you know, I'll highlight a few things that you kind of want to prioritize. I'm just doing this in order. It doesn't really matter. It's not that difficult. And yeah, so get that 3-star, and then you can just use skip tickets every single day. And yeah, I'm running the Shinso that I pulled in last video, as well as the Aizawa, so that I can get the extra drop rate. You get about 250 gems as well for completing all the stages and completing all the missions. So make sure you do that. It's just a free half multi as well. Okay, and in the currency store, you are able to get this new SR memory. We will go through the translations for that real quickly. Pretty much, it is at the start of each wave, reduces the enemy's attack by 15% for 3 turns. If it's equipped to a UA student, 15% attack boost. Really good. I like the lowering the attack there. Not a bad memory for sure. In here, you also get shards for the SR Toga, as well as SR Muscular. It is quite expensive, but it is kind of nice. You do get about 50 shards. It's definitely not your priority list, but if you can afford it, it's really good. I recommend the Toga the most because the blue SR Toga is actually pretty decent. I did a showcase on her if you haven't seen that already. You also get a free ticket, which we're going to get as well. I'm going to save it this time around because I do not need to pull on the Shinso banner. Get training items and stuff. Not really worth it. I would recommend you guys purchasing all these bottles, these cans, and the juice boxes. Trust me, you will need them, and as well as even the mini bottles as well. Make sure you purchase all of those. I think those are the priority list, and as well as the memory, as the memory will not come back in the foreseeable future. I would say get 1 at least, but if you can afford at least like 3 of those or 4 of those, then go for it. And so we're going to finalize the video on should you summon for Shinso. It all depends on your situation here. If Shinso is your favorite character, feel free to pull him. I mean, I'm not judging. He is pretty cool. I like his design as well. I'll get a showcase on him very, very soon. I'm working on that right now. But the only real reason if you're on a budget to pull this guy is if you have Ochako and you don't really have a team that synergizes well with her. He is going to be pretty good because Ochako supports Shinso, and then Shinso in a way supports Ochako by just, you know, lowering the enemy's attack damage from the skills so that Ochako doesn't take too much damage, and he can survive for a very long time because of Ochako's support. But yeah, other than that, there's not really other situations on pulling Shinso. Until the next VE tower, we don't know if he's going to be as effective. And then if you're a tryhard, again, he's going to be really good for VE tower because of all the debuffs that he has in his kit. But anyway, that's going to wrap up today's video on the new stuff in My Hero Academia Ultra Impact. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy it. Comment, subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. But But with that said, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Check out my summons if you didn't watch it in yesterday's video. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.